Alright guys, we're on the course today and I have a question for you, Matt.
Yes.
How do you hit a flop shot?
It's a good question. Then I have, this is a 49 degree, so not even close to the club that I would use, but I'll show you how I would do it with this club, because I can take a 49 degree like this and I can turn it into a 60 degree. And I'll show you how I do that. I'm more of a feel player, so I just kind of take it like this and juggle a little bit and see where the ball gets vertical. So basically this is at 90 degrees. You could say it's a 90 degree wedge. It allows me to kind of feel where that is, but I have to open up the club face like that. So if I open up the club face like that, I also have to change my grip a little bit too. So that's just kind of why I'm holding it like that. So if you can do this, you can hit a flop shot. And it also applies for like a 7-iron, a 9-iron. So just so you have what I would call face awareness. That's really what's going to help you hit the ball in the air, just knowing where the face is in relation to the club. So basically I did that, right? So now I open this up, and my grip also, like I do that, but I move my grip like this as well. So the club is like that, and then now I have more awareness of what that looks like. So I'm just going to go hit a couple shots. I open my stance too. So basically if I open up the club face like this, the ball is going to shoot way to the right. So in order to counteract that, I move my feet to the left. So that kind of just makes sure that I'm aimed. That's how you aim a flop shot per se. So club face is wide open, and then I'm just going to go and hit through it. And for a 49 degree, that's really high. You know, you could take a 9-iron, do the same thing, but with a lob wedge, that's almost going to get totally underneath the ball. So you don't necessarily need the lob wedge. It's just understanding the fundamentals of what gets the ball to pop up in the air. So hope that answers your questions. And if you have questions, other ones, please ask. All right, so here is CJ. She's gonna go over a couple of things I just taught her. So show me what you're doing.
The first thing is open the face.
Yep.
Grip it.
Yep. Regrip. Cool.
Grip. Keep your hands forward. Turn a little bit to the left here.
Yeah. A little higher for your pitching wedge?
Yeah, the pitching wedge does go higher. I'm using pitching right now.
Cool. Beautiful. Great shot.
Got a good coach. Thanks, Matt.
Gassing me up. So I was showing CJ with the left hand what that would look like, the face awareness part of it. And I'd also try and swing the other hand independently. The reason we do each of them separately is that we learn the motions with the left and we learn the motions with the right. Now, ultimately I want to, as long as I can, keep this club face open. So I really want it to be here at finish. So I go to where I kind of want it to finish, and then take some swings from there, and just make sure you can see my wrist angle here. It's staying open the whole time. It's just my shoulders that are doing the movement. If I were to break my wrist down, then the whole thing collapses. So I'm just gonna keep the right hand open, and basically I can put both hands on the club now, and that's gonna look like this. And for a gap wedge that's really close to your pitching wedge, that's extremely high. So like I said, just work with both hands independently. That's gonna help you hit those flop shots nice and easy.
All right, now it's my turn to learn this, so I want you guys to see from my point of view.
For sure. So we were talking to CJ about this wrist angle here. You know, what you're gonna do is you're not gonna move the wrist like that. You're gonna rotate your hands just like this. See how that wrist right there, this little angle here, stays just like that? And that's what you're ultimately gonna be doing. This is gonna be your motion. And this will be like your follow through here. So club face is still gonna be what we would call open. And then you'll put your hand back where it was, just like that. And you adjust your aim a little bit, because when you open the face, it's going to go to the right for a right-handed golfer, vice versa for a left-handed.
Got it.
And that'll be how you do that.
So right here we got the ball, right?
Yeah. And then we want this wrist to still be forward. Because if we have this wrist back, then what happens is this blade comes up. You can kind of see it. I'll show you guys. If I put my hands back, you see how this blade comes way up? So I still got to keep my hands forward, but I can still open up the face just like that. And then you ultimately, with the flop shot, end up hitting it high off the face just like that. And that's really how you strike it. There you go. So hand forward, beautiful. And take a couple practice swings just so you know where the bottom of your arc is. That's okay. So take a couple swings without the ball, just hitting grass.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's open right here, right?
Yeah, so the reason CJ's holding her arm there is that it gives her the idea of rotating her shoulders versus allowing the wrists or anything else to break down. It's really her shoulders that are doing all of the movement with this shot, which allows it to be much more consistent. Yeah, and then aim your feet to the left a little bit. There you go. That's so high. That's awesome. That's cool. That's okay.
It's good practice.
Yeah. And all that happens is we stop the rotation. That's all it is.
Okay.
Remember that finish position that we got to?
Yeah. It's good having that on video too.
For sure.
Explain what I did wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
And okay, so there she didn't finish her.
That's all it is. All it is. So face open, hands forward, feet left. Beautiful. Nice. All right.
We'll get there. Not Phil Mickelson yet overnight, but one day.
That's good for a pitching wedge. That's better.
Yeah.
You know, he'll get better and better.
So hopefully you guys learned something. Thank you, Coach Matt, for showing us how to hit a flop shot today. If you enjoyed this video, watch a few other ones, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Got it. There you go. And check out the video over there. Or is it over there? Or maybe it's down there.